Welcome back to Great Day Washington. From serving more than 20 years in the U.S. Army to sharing stages with some of music's biggest names, local country artist Christopher James is proving you can pursue two passions at once. And he joins me now to share the story behind his latest music. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me here.
Of
This is
course.
great.
Yeah. So Christopher, how long have you been performing music?
Yeah, well, since I've been little.
Okay.
And it's always steered me in a lot of different directions. But now I've kind of found my place in country music, at least for now, and we're going to roll with it for a while.
All right. We talk about two passions at once. You're also in the Army right now.
Yes.
How has that kind of experience shaped you as a musician, or has it?
Yeah, well, it's big. I mean, you got a lot of high stress environments, right? And you act cool under pressure. So when you get on big stages and stuff like that, you can kind of, I don't want to say downplay it, but you understand the
Right.
pressure that's already there. So it's not a surprise to you. You just go out there and you give people what they want, which is a good time.
Yeah, because you're standing in front of a large audience. I know you've opened up for some amazing people. Who have you opened up for?
Yeah, so I've gotten to sing with Chris Stapleton and Maren Morris and Train. And a surprise this year that kind of came out of nowhere is I helped out the Washington Tattoo and we opened up for Garth Brooks.
What?
So that was just like, okay, well, I got to stop now. I think I'm supposed to retire.
Not at
and just
all.
leave,
Right,
So,
right. That's incredible.
Yeah, that was really cool. What a sweet guy. And
Oh,
just
I love to
perfect.
hear that. Are there any people out there that you were like, I would just love to open for them?
Not really. You know what? I'm cool with whatever way this takes me, and for me, it's all about just showing love and showing that I can help anybody out. Even if they're bigger than me, hopefully there's something that I bring to the table that I can help them out with. So.
That's very sweet, and it sounds a lot like our beloved Dolly Parton, who just passed away, who was all about helping others in her career. What has her music meant to you, if anything, in country music?
Yeah, well, I mean, she was a staple, right? I mean, we went down to Dollywood a couple years ago, and I just think of all the togetherness that she brought, right? Especially when things feel divided. She never let it get to her. No matter what question was asked, she was always cool, calm, and collected and wanted to talk about the people, whoever those people were, and how much she loved them.
Are we sure she doesn't have a background in the Army too? Because she was always, you're right, cool, calm, collected.
Yes.
Just incredible.
Yeah, it's perfect. And I'm so happy that, we got to experience her life around her time and get to see all the good things that she got to do.
Absolutely. Do you have a favorite Dolly song?
Yeah, I have one that I think is kind of surprises some people, even though it's really well known, right? And I will always love you.
Oh,
right? So, I mean, that was Dolly.
Yeah, that was Dolly.
I mean, the way that came in and Whitney did it, it's just so great.
Oh, gosh. Thank you for singing here with us today. We appreciate that. Now, I have heard that you play all the instruments yourself. Tell me about that. That's amazing.
Yeah, it makes a lot. And of course, I love collaboration. But sometimes, especially when I was early and I was kind of, self-conscious about what I was doing, I just decided to do it all myself because it's a lot easier to get something done than having to ask so many people. When you're an introvert, you don't want to ask anybody to do anything. So I did all the music on a lot of my songs. But now I'm finally starting to open up and collaborate with other people, which is great because I don't want to hear myself play everything.
Right.
I want to hear what other people bring to my music, and that's one of the beauties of doing this together.
Wow. I mean, did you have to teach yourself certain instruments, or you just like you already knew how to play multiple instruments?
Yeah, drums at 5, singing, all through church when I was growing up, and then I learned guitar in Iraq, and bass kind of came as I was asked to perform on a gig, and I didn't really know what I was doing, so I figured it out.
Oh,
and
yeah.
there we go.
You figured it out.
Now you got the whole base for what you need for country music.
There we go.
For the most part.
There we go. As we wrap up here, Christopher, what is next for you?
Yeah, I'm going to keep releasing music, and we're just going to see where this road takes us, and hopefully I can just help other artists and musicians get to where they want to be too.
That's beautiful. Well, thank you so very much for being here.
Of course.
Yeah,
Thank you for having me.
we appreciate it. Christopher's music is available now on all major streaming platforms.